Now we'll study the properties of these types of radiations. So as I have already told, the first type is positively charged radiations, so which we call as alpha radiations, alpha rays. Second one is negatively charged radiations, and this you call as beta radiations. And the third one is neutral radiations, which is also called as gamma radiations. So there are three types of radiations. So the positively charged radiation is called as alpha, negatively charged radiation is called as beta, and the neutral radiations, they are called as gamma radiations. So now let us study the properties of these radiations one by one. So let us begin with the first one, that is properties of alpha radiations. So what is this alpha radiation? Alpha particle is nothing but the helium nucleus. So this is nothing but the helium nucleus. I am telling this is the nucleus. Helium nucleus means the nucleus, helium nucleus consists of two protons and two neutrons. There won't be electrons because it is equivalent to the helium nucleus. So two protons and two neutrons will be there. If any heavy element is going to emit the alpha radiations, so what it is actually going to emit is this radiations is called as alpha when it emits two protons and two neutrons at a time, and that is called as alpha radiation. So we know that these neutrons are neutral. So neutrons are neutral, so protons are positively charged. That's why the alpha radiation that gets the charge of these protons, that's why these alpha particles, alpha radiations, they are positively charged. Now the alpha particles which are shoot out from the heavy elements, they are having high velocity, they move with very high velocity. So velocity of the alpha particles shoot out from the radioactive element, that will be very high, and the velocity that ranges from 1.4 into 10 raised to 7 to 1.7 into 10 raised to 7 meter per second. So the alpha particles, they shoot out from the radioactive element with very high speed, ranging from 1.4 into 10 raised to 7 to 1.7 into 10 raised to 7 meter per second, and they always move in a straight line. They always move in straight line. Alpha radiations, they move in the straight line. So first one is alpha radiations. Alpha radiation, it is nothing but the helium nucleus. So helium nucleus means it consists of two protons and the two neutrons. As the neutrons are electrically neutral, so the alpha radiations, they get the charge of these two protons, which is nothing but the positive charge. Alpha particles shoot out from the radioactive elements, they are having high velocity ranging from 1.4 into 10 raised to 7 to 1.7 into 10 raised to 7 meter per second. So now they always move in a straight line. And next one is, if alpha particle is moving through any gas, if alpha is moving through any gas, it produces alpha radiations, they produce the intense ionization. The ionization power of alpha radiations will be very high. So if alpha particle is moving through any gas, so it produces the intense ionization, so through which it passes, and its ionizing power is 100 times greater than the beta radiations. Ionizing power of alpha radiation is 1000 times greater than beta radiation, and it is 1000 times greater than the gamma radiations. Next property of alpha radiation is they affect the photographic plate. They are going to affect the photographic plate. So as these are charged particles, positively charged particle, they are going to affect the photographic plate. And next, they are deflected by the electric field and the magnetic field. They show some deflection with the electric field and the magnetic field. So they are showing deflection towards the electric field and magnetic field, means it shows these are charged particles. They are charged particles. Next is, if this alpha particle, it is going to hit with the gold, if the alpha particle, it is going to hit with the gold, then it is going to scatter. The alpha radiation, they are going to scattered by the elements like gold. that is the next property. And next is they produce heating effect. So if the alpha particle is going to hit any obstacle, then as the alpha particle is heavier one, as it consists of two protons and two neutrons, means it is heavier one, so this will be stopped by any obstacle. If it is stopped by any obstacle, means it produces the heating effect. So just I will recall all the properties of alpha radiations. So as the alpha radiation is nothing but the helium nucleus, which consists of two protons and two neutrons. As the neutrons are electrically neutral and protons are electrically positive, so charge of the proton automatically comes to the alpha radiations. So alpha radiation shoot out from the heavy elements. They move with very high velocity, that is ranging from 1.4 into 10 raised to 7 to 1.7 into 10 raised to 7 meter per second, and they always move in straight line. Alpha radiations, if they are moving through the gas, if it passes through any gas, it produces high ionization power of alpha radiations will be more. It is 100 times greater than the beta radiation and 1000 times greater than the gamma radiations. So these alpha radiations, they are going to affect the photographic plate. Next, they are deflected by the electric field and magnetic field. So if these are deflected by the electric field and magnetic field, means this shows that these are charged particles. And these alpha radiations, if it is bombarded with any gold heavy elements like gold, it is going to scatter. It scatters in all the directions. It shows the scattering when it hits the heavy elements like gold. And now these alpha radiations, if it is hitting any obstacle, means since this is heavier one, this produces the heating effect. So these are all the properties of alpha radiation. So next part in this is properties of beta radiations. So as I have already told, beta radiations are nothing but the negatively charged particle. So these are negatively charged and they are equivalent to the electron. So the mass of these particles will be equal to the electron and they are negatively charged particles. So the beta particles emitted from the elements, all the beta particles will not have same velocity. So all will not have the same velocity. So some beta particles may have different velocity, some other may have different velocity, and their velocity will be ranging from 0.3 c to 0.99 c, where c is the speed of light. So within this range the beta particle velocity is changing, and that depends on the material with what velocity it is shoot out. So all those factors affect. So first one is beta particles, they are negatively charged particle and their mass is equivalent to the electron. Beta particles shoot out from the radioactive element will not have same velocity. Their velocity will be ranging from 0.3 c to 0.99 c, and their ionization power is less. So if the beta particles, they are passing through any gas, means they ionize the gas less as compared to alpha radiations, because alpha particle can ionize very high with high intensity as compared to this beta particles. So ionization power of this beta radiation is less. So since the ionization power is less, range means the distance through which the beta particles can travel through the gas is high, range will be high. Ionization power is less means, so loss of energy will be less, so that they can travel longer and longer distance in the gas. So that's why that is called as range, and that will be high for the beta radiations. And they are also going to affect the photographic plate. So they will affect the photographic plate. So this is the next property. And next, they are also deflected by the, so these beta radiations, they are also deflected by electric field and the magnetic field. So since they are deflected by the electric field and magnetic field, means so these are also charged particles. Next is their penetration power of beta particle is high. they can penetrate through any substance very easily. Penetration power is high. So that is the next property of this beta radiation. So next is properties of third kind of radiation, that is gamma radiation. Now we'll study properties of gamma radiations. So gamma radiations, they are nothing but the electromagnetic waves. So they are nothing but electromagnetic wave of short wavelength. Wavelength of this electromagnetic wave will be very short, and the wavelength that ranges from 0.005 angstrom meter to 0.5 angstrom meter. So gamma radiations, they are nothing but the electromagnetic wave of short wavelength, and their wavelength ranges from 0.005 angstrom meter to 0.5 angstrom meter. So they are not having any charge, they are not charged particles, they are not having any charge. So they are not charged particle, and they travel with the speed of light. So what is the speed of these gamma radiations? Means they travel with the speed of light, that is equal to c. Their ionization power. So ionization power of this gamma radiation is very less. If the gamma radiation, they are passed through any gas, then they ionize the very less amount of gas. So that's why the ionization power of this gamma radiation is very less as compared to this beta and alpha radiations. Penetration power. Next property is penetration power. So they are having very high penetration power as compared to alpha and beta radiations, because these are lighter one, they are nothing but the electromagnetic wave, they can penetrate through any substance very easily. So they are having very high penetration power.